Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. And thank you so much for joining me talking all things, well, WWE Superstars Origins line. And today on the channel, we'll be looking at the final figure of Series 4, which is Typhoon right here. We'll take a look at the packaging, we'll look at the artwork he comes with, and have a lot of fun. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope everyone hits that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and love for collecting all things Master of the Universe, Origins Base, Masterverse, CGI, WWE Superstars, the Master of WWE Universe, Turtles of Grayskull, Cartoon Collection, you name it, alright? Now, another thing is that this is going to be a nice quick review because this is the only figure that I have in my collection of Typhoon. Unfortunately, he did not show up in the Masters of the WWE Universe, okay? And I don't really know much about the character or the Typhoon character in WWE, but we're still going to look at him in the packaging and have a lot of fun. And also at the end of the video, we're going to do a quick ranking system of my of my least favorite to my favorite figure in Series 4 of the Superstars line. Okay, so a little recap real fast. All right, of Series 4, we looked at Macho Man. We looked at Mr. T. And we looked at The Rock as well. Alright, and also on the channel, if you'd like to go back, we have looked at Series 1 through 3 of the Superstars line. Alright, the Walmart exclusive, a very frustrating exclusive, I will say that much again. But let's take a look at Typhoon. Okay, so here is the packaging, right here. Of course, you have the WWE Superstars logo, the Mattel right there. There's old Typhoon right there. Now, when I first remember Typhoon, I think he was Tugboat before it became Typhoon, which was part of the National Disasters, which Earthquake is a part of Series 5. And when we do that series, just like Typhoon, I don't really know much about the character. I know they were tag team champions. They're part of the those big giant men in the WWE universe. And that's pretty much it as far as my knowledge of Typhoon and like Earthquake and stuff like that. But he looks great. I mean, first of all, he's got a great face sculpt right there. Nice, good, soft, good singlet outfit right there. Got the Typhoon logo, and I believe this can be removed. I'm hearing rumors to show him with with I think like the tugboat outfit. I don't know for sure about that. But he looks great. Great face sculpt right there. And of course, knowing that the Master Universe, the Origins brand, he had to do a slightly, change in the body type of these figures, especially with Typhoon and Earthquake. The arms are just about the same, as any Origins figures, okay, and in the legs. But the character of Typhoon and Earthquake, when we look at Earthquake, when we look at Series 5, have a much rounder complex in the structure of the body. So they had to do a whole different mold with the Typhoon figure and Earthquake, which is pretty unique, all right? But it looks really, really good. Got the red boots right there. Got the black knee pads right there. I'm sure he comes with extra hands. I don't think he comes with a tag team championship, but let's look at the back of the box right here. Of course, you got the same glamour shot as the front right there. It's all black and white. Part of the natural disasters right there. The most destructive force in the WWE. Bad weather is heading your way. Big splash. Of course, the cross-sell of the other figures of Series 4. And we looked at each and every one of them. All right. So a really, really, really cool series right here. And not a bad series. All right. Alright, but back to Typhoon here. So yeah, that's really, pretty much, my whole, I don't really know, the history of Typhoon. I think he was Tugboat, I believe, when he first showed up in the WWE or WWF time frame. I was more, and I do remember the Typhoon and the Earthquake National Tag Team, but, I was paying more attention to the Hogans, the Warriors, the Bret Harts, the Shawn Michaels, the Rockers, Demolition, the Road Warriors. So as far as the Typhoon and the Earthquake, tag team, I don't really know a whole lot of their history in the WWF. I know for a fact, I believe they won a WWE Tag Team Championship at one point. So, hey, great. I mean, and I believe, I don't see why not, that the Typhoon or the Tugboat character, which you see here, is probably a Hall of Famer. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, so that's pretty much it. As far as the basic, if you are new to my channel, I am an inbox collector only of the Superstars brand, the Walmart exclusive brand, and the Masters of the WWE Universe, which is a crossover event of seeing wrestling figures in Eternia. I'm an inbox collector of that as well. All right. So, but like all Origins figures, you can pop the head off. You pop for any brand of the Origins line. You can get the Superstars, the Cartoon Collection, the Vintage line of Master Universe, the Turtles of Grayskull. You name it. They're all interchangeable. It's plug and play. You can pop the head off. You can pop the arms off. Pop it, from the waist, and come up with some really, really unique and very, really cool, figures in your loose collection. Okay. But that's pretty much it. It's the same height, about 5.5 in scale as the vintage line of Origins figures. Like I said, great face sculpt right there. I love the fact that the Superstars line, gives us that soft, good fabric clothing, for their figures. And something that I really do hope, and I will keep saying this, I really do hope that maybe sometime down the road that the Masterverse or Master of Universe Origins line will do that. I think that'd be a great touch to the figures and stuff like that, giving you that extra, attention of detail and realism to their figures. But that's pretty much it. I mean, if you know any more about, I would love to know the history of Typhoon and Earthquake. If you have any, if you have been a big, wrestling collector, and you've been collecting this line, hopefully, because like I said, a lot of these, a lot of collectors are pretty much like bowing out on this line because how frustrating it is, and in fact that it's not, regulating and coming out, at a good pace, I guess, at our local Walmart stores. So if you know anything about the history of the Typhoon character or the natural disasters in general, like how many did they have a manager? Did they have multiple championship runs? Did he have any single championship runs in his line when he was there in the WWF or WWE? So let me know in the comments below. But that's pretty much it, everybody. That's the look at the final figure of Series 4 of the Natural Disasters. And I was very fortunate to find him at my local Walmart. I think I found one of him. Of course, I had to jump on it, and I was happy to find it because after that, I never saw him again at my local Walmart. In fact, this particular wave, like Mr. T and Macho Man, well, Macho Man and The Rock stayed for a little bit longer, but Mr. T and Typhoon were clearly, at least in my area, the winners or the more popular figures in Series 4. At least my local area of Walmart, because they were gone within of the next day. So I was happy to find them for the collection. All right, but now we'll do my ranking system of my least favorite to my favorite figures. All right, now we got some amazing figures here, guys. But for my least favorite figure in Series 4, I got to go The Rock. Okay. Now, The Rock is as a Hall of Famer. He's a multi-champion. I mean, he's a movie star, everything. I wish this figure would have included a championship belt, in a World Championship belt. I don't like the vest that they put him in. I don't remember seeing him ever in this. It looks like he's a farmer with the white and black. It looks like a cow to me. I don't know why, because it's when I see the design of the vest, I picture a cow. That's and it should have been a nice black leathered vest. Something that for loose collectors on there. If you took them out of the package, you can see the Brahma bull on the back, or the Rock, or something really, really cool. But still, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a great figure, and I love the Rock. I love the fact they gave him some really cool glasses there, removable glasses right there. But for me personally, this is my least favorite figure of the Series 4 of the Superstars line. All right, so here, right there. So coming into the top 3 now, getting the bronze medal, is Typhoon. And believe it or not, he was like over The Rock. Yeah, because I really think they, I don't really know much about the Typhoon and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like the look. I like the singlet, outfit right there. For The Rock, like I said, I wish they came with the championship belt. Better clothing for him. The fact that we got doubled with him in the Superstars line for Series 5 and 4. And if they would have given us a totally different Rock in the Series 5 over Series 4, I think that would have made me a little bit more happier in my voting here. And it's the mystery too about Typhoon that I'm very interested in, and I love the face sculpts. It looks great. So it's barely, it can go, and anyway, it can go back and forth. One day I can make Rock my number 1 in Series 4. Just right now, thinking about it, I'm putting Typhoon at number 4, barely passing The Rock. Okay, but these guys can switch from back and forth. Okay. But for now, I'm picking Typhoon. I know it's crazy over The Rock because Rock is more, well-known. He's a champion. He's a movie star, But the fact that, like I said, unless I'm not seeing it, I really wish they would have given him a championship belt, like the Brahma Bull belt, his classic Brahma Bull World Championship belt. I think that would have been a nice touch to this figure, and I think this is a major letdown. So that's why I'm giving him the 4th spot, and giving him the 3rd spot for now. All right. I know I'm crazy. I know. All right. So the next one, who gets the silver medal. Now the next 2 are going to be really hard because these are 2 amazing figures here. Let me get these guys over here now. Like that. So we have the Macho Man and Mr. T. I mean, they outdone it, with these 2 figures here. Man, and this is kind of hard. And just like Typhoon and The Rock here, the Macho Man and Mr. T can switch, also at any time, And one more thing I failed to mention on the Series 4 figure line, that the fact that Series 1 through 3, the singlets in the back, the beautiful artwork, really cool artwork in the back, right there, would line up perfectly with every figure. You can see the part of Macho Man right here on Rock's box art. You can actually put them together right there to create a really cool artwork of all the figures around. Unfortunately, that stopped during Series 4, and I really like that when they did Series 1 through 3. I think that was a cool little bonus for us collectors. If you are a inbox collector and you have them, mounted on the wall or however you wish to mount them, and it's really cool. It's a really cool design of seeing the figures. Let me see, maybe it does work here. Okay. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Hang on. Let's see here. What do you think, guys? Now, I know I'll now get to the Mr. T and the Macho Man real fast. But in a way, it kind of lines up in a way right there. You can see the hands right there. Well, except for Typhoon. I think Typhoon is the odd man out here in a way. But it kind of works in a way. So, it might work right there. All right. But, sorry. On to my final 2 rankings here. I know I'm stalling. Hang on. So, for my silver medal, okay. Man, these are so good. Mr. T. I'm going to put Mr. T at silver right here. Great, amazing looking figure. I love the face sculpt. I love the full-on soft good fabric clothing. The necklace, the gold chains. He's famous for it. Amazing. He looks awesome right there. Looks great. And you can say the argument too with the Macho Man figure, But, Mr. T, being a beloved figure back in the 80s, to me, he had a very, very, very small run in the WWE universe, okay? Very small. And I remember him being part of WrestleMania 1. Of course, they're hyping up the whole Rocky, 3 movie when he was in it and stuff like that. But as far as that, for a figure like, who didn't really share a whole lot of, wrestling, experience, I guess you can call it, at least for me. He was not a wrestler. He was a movie star, So that's why I'm giving him the silver medal. But I love the look. I love the fact that we got a WWE Master of WWE Universe of The Rock. But I love the look of him. It looks great. I love the full-on, clothing. The face looks great. Everything looks great. But he was never a wrestler in my mind. So But it's still an awesome figure, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Bringing me to my gold medal here, number one here, of course, is the Macho Man right here. A Hall of Famer, a multi-champion, you name it. I love the look of him. The full-on robe looks absolutely amazing. Everything about the Macho Man. I was a big Macho Man Randy Savage fan growing up, with Miss Elizabeth. That'd be kind of a cool thing to get a Miss Elizabeth, Superstars figure, and in the Tila or Sorceress, form of the female form of the Origins line. I think that'd be really cool. So I mean, awesome right there. So there you go. There's my look at Series 4. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings about Series 4. Do you collect this? What's your number one figure, in Series 4, and what's your least favorite in Series 4? All right. But there you go. Alright guys, I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, one thing I was hoping on today's video, I was going to be able to have with you, here is the Splinter Grayskull, Turtles of Grayskull deluxe figure from Target. I ordered 2 online, and one got through, and one is being shipped right now as of filming this, and hopefully be here within a day or so. So I'm hoping to I was hoping to do a full unboxing, but the second one fell a little bit short and is a little bit behind now of that. It's like a week away now. So when we do finally get that Splinter King Grayskull figure, the Turtles Grayskull, I will do what I did with the Necroconda figure. I will do a semi-unboxing of that figure, which I will just take him out of the packaging, but keep him in the plastic bubble, so we at least can see the figure, out of the packaging. To take a much more closer look of the Splinter King Grayskull figure. And don't forget, I hopefully very soon I'll get that Beastman 87 movie Masterverse figure, and that Skeletor Bone Throne, or Throne with Throne, on the channel. So please hit that notification bell, alright? So I hope everyone has a great... Now, if that doesn't show up, tomorrow on Thursday, all right, hopefully, I want to go back and look at every version of Merman in my collection. Every version I have, from Origins to Masterverse to Vintage to Mondo to Funko Pops, everything. All right, so if that Turtles Grayskull Splinter doesn't show up, I will do a full-on review of every version of Merman in my collection. So I hope you guys will come back and join me for that. Alright, so I hope everyone has a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care. And also, guys, good luck World Fast 2. Of course, Thursday is San Diego Comic-Con and Walmart Con as well. 2 big cons going on, I believe. I know for San Diego Comic-Con for sure. At Walmart Con, I'm hearing it's the same day. So good luck to you guys, in your collection, for anything, not just Master Universe, for anything you collect, that you are looking forward to getting in your collection. So good luck to you guys. I hope you get your whatever you want in your collection. All right. So once again, guys, I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. Good luck. All right, on San Diego Comic-Con, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.